Kathy on a cell. Hello there. Kathy, are you there? We got 10 minutes. 333-1360-412, the area code. Yeah, Leachman is 80. She's been into macrobiotic this and exercise and blah, 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 blah for years and years and years and years and years. And, boy, it sure did pay off, I got to tell you. She gave me a back massage. The deal was, we were allowed to smoke in the studio in those days. The deal was, if I give you a back massage, well, you promise not to smoke during the interview. Well, I'll whore myself out for Cloris Leachman any day of the week, and she turned out to be a dynamite guest. In fact, I played cuts of it, I think, when we were doing the 25th anniversary thing, and every time we'd introduce her, I'd introduce her. Naturally, we had horses whinnying. If you remember Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, da-da-da-da-da, the horse was winning. She cracked up. I just got the biggest charge in the world out of it. Kathy, hello.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry I hung up before, but I thought you were on another subject. I don't know if you realize that Jean Bonnet had brown hair and brown eyes, and what she had is blonde hair that was dyed in contact lenses. I
was not aware of that. The contact lenses I knew about. I didn't know about the hair, but it didn't surprise me. Anybody that blonde, my God, at that age, I doubted it was natural.
I have a daughter. How could you do that to your daughter?
Kathy, I don't know the answer to that question. I saw one.
I'm a retired psych nurse, too, and I can't find a reason.
How old is your daughter?
Well, now she's 40, but...
Well, the answer to your question, I don't know. How anybody could do that with their kid is completely, absolutely, and totally beyond me. 333-1360-412 is the area code, pound 1360. Yeah, how could you? I don't know. I don't know. Even if there was not the ever-present, even if there was no such thing as a pedophile, why would you try to dress your child up as a little person? I don't get that. In taking this little 5-year-old face and trying to turn it into something 25. We've had this conversation before. And I was talking earlier about the Little League guy, the little kid, and how I felt so bad for that kid, and I swear 10 years from now I'll still be seeing that little boy crying. Told this story a week and a half ago. When Brooke Shields was early on, this is about the time she made the movie Pretty Baby. She's 13, 14 years old. The mother, whose name, if memory serves me correctly, was Terry, she was just promoting this kid in every way, shape, and form. They put out a book. I presume it was a book under the auspices of the Shields family. I could be wrong. All I know, it was a book. It was a collection of pictures of Brooke Shields, taken from about the age of 2 to about the age of 12, 13, or 14. There is an image. I looked at this book because it was in a bookstore, and I was curious. There is a picture of that girl, of Brooke Shields, with a towel in front of her, coming out of the shower with a towel in front of her. She could have been more than 4, 5, 6 years old. I have never been able to get that image out of my head because it was so disgusting to me that someone, you want to take that picture, that's a parental prerogative, I suppose, but that you would want to parade it around and let people see this in book form of this little girl who was a beautiful child and who, if you've seen her lately, has turned into a beautiful adult. Why? Well, the answer, I guess, is money, fame, fortune. I don't begin to understand it. Anyway, what else? A couple of other big things here going on. George is going to be on with Katie on Monday. Walter Cronkite is going to introduce her. CBS says that's to carry on the tradition. Of course, Walter didn't introduce Dan Rather when he took over, but that's another story. There was a blurb in one of the papers today. Hillary Clinton is beloved by Katie Couric. Katie Couric, in case you didn't know, is a liberal Democrat. Nothing the matter with that. But she apparently worships at the shrine of Hillary Clinton. She is totally into Hillary. And some people were, one of the fears was among these backstage types at CBS, God help us if she ever has to interview Hillary, because the gushing will turn nauseating. Of course, I'm not a big fan of Katie Couric, so that's not that big of a stretch. In the meantime, Paris' CD Not doing well. Not doing well at all. It's bubbling under, as they say in the Billboard language, Billboard being a music magazine. And I see you can no longer get married any hour of the day or night in Vegas. You can only get married now between like 8 o'clock in the morning and midnight. They've shut down the all-night, whatever you call it, for financial reasons. Well, I guess not that many people are getting married at 1 o'clock in the morning. But when I read that, I thought to myself, geez, if it had been like this back in 1986, I never would have married that woman. Darn it! Because we flew out there. We eloped, basically, and we flew out there. Our game plan was, I'm going to fly to Vegas, get off a plane, find a chapel, get married, go back to Pittsburgh. We never thought in terms of a marriage license. Well, the Marriage License Bureau was only open from 9 in the morning until 6 o'clock at night, or 8 in the morning, whatever it was. So we wound up spending the night at a hotel that was literally across the street from the Marriage License Bureau. We went over, got the marriage license, and there was a guy that married us on the spot for $20, and the cab driver was best man. And I still remember it was just so easy. It was like name, date, and homeroom. And I said to the lady, "Is this legal?" The lady said, "Try to get out of it." And boy, was she right about that. How much time do we have? Does that mean 50 seconds? Real quick, do the top 10 with you. What the heck? Just do the top 10 and Katie bar the door. 1983, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This.
Eurythmics.
Maniac.
Michael Sembello.
Whoever he is. Every Breath You Take.
Police.
Putting on the Ritz.
Taco.
She Works Hard for the Money.
Donna Summer.
Electric Avenue.
Eddie Grant.
Flashdance. Oh, What a Feeling.
Irene Cara.
Never Gonna Let You Go. Sergio Mendes and Too Shy.
Kajagoogoo.
I beg your pardon?
Kajagoogoo.
Is that how you say that? Kajagoogoo?
Yes.
Okay. We have Kajagoogoo with us. Cyril Wecht is aboard. The Joe Franklin Show, the Memory Lane program, Snub Pollard, Ben Turpin, Rosie O'Donnell attempting to cross her legs. Always exciting. Are we out of time? Thank goodness. See you tomorrow, 3 to 6. Good Lord willing. Creeks don't rise. Hello?
Hello?
I must be going.
I cannot stay, I came to say I must be going. I'm glad I came, but just the same I must be going.
For my sake you must stay, for if you go away, you'll spoil this party I am brewing.
I'll stay a week or two. I'll stay the summer through. But I am telling you, I must be going.
I'm going, but I'll be back. Just look for me, you'll see that I'll be back. Well, like my mama and pop, yes, and I'm gonna bring a cop just to make you give me back my love before I blow my heart. I'll get you before I stop. No, you can't take my love but let me drop. 'Cause outside, as you must know, no, I can't let you go. But it's time for me to blow, but I'll be back. I'll get you before I stop. Well, but you can't take my love, but let me drop. 'Cause outside, as you must know, no, I can't let you go. But it's time for me to blow, but I'll be back.
Remember, today you're listening to AM News Talk 1360, WPTT, McKeesport, Pittsburgh.